Hey guys, this is our 707 daily practice. We are going to start with pre-knowledge. What do you know about triangles? You could think about what we learned yesterday. You could break down the word triangle, but go ahead and take like 30 seconds and fill in everything you know about triangles. You can pause the video and do that. Once you're done, go ahead and look at your facts. If you don't have that all interior angles add to 180 degrees, go ahead and add that to your pre-knowledge. Okay, we're going to do an investigation now. We want to find the value of x in the picture below. Again, I want you to pause the video and try it yourself because I am then going to show two different ways to solve this problem. So the first way, we're going to start with angle C. If I want to find angle C, I'm looking only at the big triangle. So if I start with this, I see that, sorry, that's not what I'm starting with. I'm starting with this right side triangle. I see that I have angle B is 30, angle D is 100, and I'm missing angle C. I can combine the two angles I have and subtract from 180 and find that angle C is 50 degrees. Once I have that, now I can look at the big triangle and I can say, all right, if I know C is 50 degrees, C plus A plus this part is going to get me 130. So 50 plus 50 plus 30 is 130. So then I can say 130 plus x equals 180 degrees, and x is also 50 degrees. So that's one method you can do this. Find C and then find x. Now the second method would be if we start with angle D. So if I look just right here, I can see that angle D and this 100 are on a straight line. So angle D is supplementary with the 100. So I know that this part here has to be 80 degrees because D and 100 have to add up to 180. Now that I have this 80, I can look at the left side triangle and we can say, all right, 80 plus 50 plus x has to equal 180. Add what I have and subtract. And we get x equals 50 degrees. So, again, we went through two ways. I want you to pause the video and look at this debrief question. Which way did you prefer? It is totally up to you. Again, the first way was we did angle C, so this outside angle, and then we used that to look at the big triangle. Or the second way was we started with this inside part to find angle D and looked at this little green triangle. So go ahead and fill in which one did you prefer. And then we are going to fill in our key points for today. Our key points, we know a couple different things. First thing we know is interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. We know the angles that form a straight angle are supplementary, and they also add up to 180 degrees. We know the angles that are opposite each other are vertical and equal to each other. And then lastly, we know the angles that form a right angle are complementary and add up to 90 degrees. So today's going to be all about just combining these skills. We'll have some vertical angles, we'll have some triangles. So let's look at our practice problem. I'm not sure why it says SCR right there. One second, guys. All right, here we go. So we have a picture here. The first thing we can see is, what do we know? We know that we have this 100 on the inside, we have a 35 on the outside, and we have a question mark on the outside. Since the 35 and the question mark are both on the outside, we can't look at the triangle yet, but we can look right here. If we look here, we should see intersecting lines. Anytime we see intersecting lines, we should be thinking about angles that are opposite each other, or are vertical. So 35 is out here, and 35 is across from this inside piece. So I'm going to say inside, I know, is also 35 degrees. I put it on the inside because now it's inside my triangle. So now I'm ready to look at the triangle. We have, again, our two angles inside, 100 plus 35 plus, I'm just going to call this x, has to equal 180 because we're inside the triangle. Again, add the two you have and subtract from 180. And we should see that angle x is 45 degrees, so I'm going to fill that in. All right, now our last piece. To find question mark, we got to look right here. Looks like we have a straight line, and it's split up, so these are supplementary. So to find a supplementary angle, we're going to say 45 plus question mark equals 180. We have to subtract our 45. And question mark angle is going to be 135 degrees. All right, so hopefully you guys have some notes on your process here for today. You're going to have to go a step at a time. So if I'm trying to get all the way to this question mark, I have to start with what I know, see what you know, how does it align to your key points, which situation are you in, and then kind of work through until you end up where you need to be. Make sure you're showing all your steps, and I also think it really helps to fill in the angles inside your picture so you have a nice visual of what's going on. Keep those things in mind as you are continuing to do your practice today. You guys got it.